Hey guys, how you doing? This is Baruch from Emet Permaculture Nursery. I want to show you a project that we worked on last year. Um, it was sponsored by the sponsors of Israel 365, where we planted a food forest here by the Israel Dog Unit's headquarters. So behind us, you can see all these trees. There are tens of trees. There are nurse trees, acacias. Those are the bigger guys. There are smaller fruit trees. There are mulberries in here, and pomegranates, and an irrigation system. So over the last year, we haven't planted anything because it was the Shemitah, the sabbatical year. But this is how much it grew over the last year. And you can see that the fence we put in here worked. Ungulates, sheep, and deer did not come in, and goats, of course, did not come in here and destroy all the stuff. So this is very nice stuff. Let me show you guys a little more. I'll show you another place that we planted as well here shortly. Here we're behind the Israel Dog Unit, and you guys can see there's this whole strip of trees that we put in, going back there as well. Again, it's a mix of acacia trees and fruit trees. The acacias are already, some of them taller than I am, and you can see one over there. It has seed pods on it already, which tells us that these guys are going to be spreading soon. So this forest is going to be making itself denser and spreading out through a lot of this scrubland. You can see at the end of summer, right now everything's gray and dead, dried out, how green this stuff is. And this is very important because that's a mulberry, by the way, right there. There's fruit trees scattered in here too. It's important that it's green because it means that the drip irrigation system that we have working here is working. It's on a timer, and that it's delivering sufficient water. And B, where all this is going is that once these trees get bigger, they're going to shade out the thorns that you can see behind me. And they're going to build a blanket of leaves and branches and seed pods, all this stuff decomposing. And what that's going to do is act like a mulch. Here, I'll walk a little bit this way. Here you can see some of these guys here in a second. It's going to act as a mulch and prevent evaporation from the soil. So the soil will stay moist even in the heat of the summer, even in the Mediterranean dry season that we have here. Here you guys can see how big this is. This is a leucopena tree, and it's already taller than I am. And these little dudes are like it's flowers. You got these little puffballs that are edible. I'm not going to eat it right now because even though they're edible, they're not really delicious, but they are edible. So all this is going to be spreading. And the other nice thing about it is it's going to provide flowers for bees, for nectar, and it's going to provide food for birds and also for all kinds of invertebrates living in the soil, because it dumps all these leaves off every year and builds, as I said, this blanket of mulch. So you can see everything here is like gray and dead right now. In 5 years, there's going to be a real forest floor here, nice and fertile, between the mulch and the shade that the tree's going to be casting. You guys can see more leukopena, more seeds. In 10 years, we'll go through here. You know, in the meantime, I'll start adding slower growing species like oaks. 10 years, I'll go through here and start chopping and dropping to add more biomass to the soil and allow more sunlight for the slower growing food species and so on that'll be coming up here. You can see these ones behind me. They've gotten huge just in this last year. And then there's smaller ones, but they're still growing well, and it's just going to take them a little bit longer to get big. Yeah, I want to thank you guys, all of you that made this possible. I'll keep you posted on the progress. We got some exciting projects coming up next year, hopefully, and may you have a blessed New Year, a good and sweet New Year. Thank you. Bye.